More now on the expected, nevertheless stunning news. The Nationals traded their superstar outfielder Juan Soto to the San Diego Padres. We've been hearing a lot about the possible moving of Juan Soto in recent weeks, but I'm not sure a lot of people actually thought it would happen, or at least so soon, but happen it has. Joining us this afternoon, Jake Russell with the Washington Post. Jake, nice to have you along. This sort of had to happen because the trade deadline is this afternoon, and had it not happened this way, yes, Juan Soto would have remained a Nat likely for a while, but no one would have been happy with that, and eventually there would have been some kind of accommodation made. So I guess you try to make the best one you possibly can.
Yeah, if the Nats had waited until this offseason, the pool of suitors obviously would have grown, but I still don't think they would have gotten the return that they received today with the amount of prospects and a combination with a couple of MLB-ready players in Mackenzie Gore and Eric Hosmer. I don't think they would have gotten that return if they had waited until this winter to make some deals, because in this instance, the Padres get the chance to have Juan Soto for 3 playoff pushes, and this puts them in strong position to make the playoffs and make a decent run, a bigger run than they've made in many, many years, probably since '98 when they went to World Series against the Yankees. With the Nats, it seemed like they felt they just wouldn't be able to lock him up to a long-term contract extension, I guess, based off of Soto and his agent Scott Boras' requests and their desires for what they wanted in a contract. I guess they kind of read the tea leaves and said, you know what, at this point we have to make this move. And this is a position, the last couple of years, the position they've been in is a position they haven't been in years past. They've usually been buyers and willing to make the moves to further them in the playoffs and the postseason every year. And this is the time of year where, you would expect, who are the Nats trading for? Who are they going to get? Who are they going to give up? And years of doing that, they've depleted their farm system. And a move like today, as much as everyone hates it on the Nats fan base, it increases their farm system, and it develops their farm system a lot faster than, had they waited until this past winter, this upcoming winter, to make a deal for Juan Soto. So it's a lot to process for everybody, fans, the media, players, front office, coaches. I think everybody on both franchises. Even it's been about an hour or two since the news has trickled out, and everyone's still like, wow, can't believe this has happened. And I'm one of those people. I'm still trying to process this whole thing in my brain right now.
The other part of this, too, the Padres get Josh Bell, arguably the best player the Nats have on the field day in and day out now, maybe not long term. He's had a heck of a season so far this year, and he's gone, too.
Yeah, that's another a little bit of one of the big twists of today, because you expected, the Astros had been rumored as a suitor the last few days for Josh Bell, and then they traded for Trey Mancini, which made it seem like that took them out of the Josh Bell sweeps. Thinking to yourself, okay, where's Josh Bell going to? Because it didn't seem like there was any way, shape, or form that he would be a national pass today based on his production, based on the Nats' need to replenish their farm system. So, Nats GM Mike Rizzo and Padres GM AJ Preller, with their infinite wisdom, they said, all right, let's add Josh Bell in there, and let's add a little more to the Padres side and what the Nats get in return. And this is ultimately the outcome. You get a handful of prospects and big leaguers, and with an eye towards the future with the Nats. It's going to be a tough couple of years for Nats fans to watch this product, but they have to think long term, and they've been through this before with the late 2000s and 2010 and 2011. 2011 was when they turned it around and became, they upgraded from terrible to mediocre, and then the next year they had, I believe, the best record in baseball, and they won their first division title. So it's a tough ask to ask the Nats fans for patience again. So it'll be interesting to see if they, become aggressive in free agency this offseason to help supplement these moves.
The one plus is they're not playing in RFK the way they were the first time all this happened. So I guess that's
they don't put that place down. I would love if they still played there. Obviously with refurbishment there, with some upgrades. But
would have required,
I
think, a lot of work before that happened. I understand
more work than the Nats farm system, that's for sure.
the nostalgia. What does this do to the Nats farm system now? It at one time was very good. As you say, it got depleted. Does this make it measurably better?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it makes the hope for, maybe the 2024, 2025 squad a lot brighter, and they also just put out a new Twitter account for the Nats player development, so it can give fans updates, which I think is a smart move on their part.
Yeah.
It gives fans updates. Okay, this player in single A or low A is doing this player in triple A is doing that. I think it was a smart move for them because they know where the team is going right now, and the major league team is not ready to compete for the playoffs this year, and probably not next year, and probably not the year after that. But we'll see. It depends on what the new owner's mindset is when they buy the team. The expected time frame for that is November, December for them to take over the franchise. Where it'll be interesting to see what their mindset is. Are they going to be a Steve Cohen type with the Mets? Will they want to spend and speed up this rebuild? Will they want to be patient and invest more in the farm system? So that's going to be a big deal in terms of what their mindset is in taking over this team. So yeah, I think the mindset of the new owner is going to determine the future of this franchise very quickly.
Well, to torture a baseball analogy, Jake Russell has just touched them all, and we wanted a sort of a wide-ranging look at what all this means. Jake, thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
All right, thanks for having me. Have a good one.
Thank you. Do the same.